Hey guys, this is HD and we are back for game number 3. Let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about the last game we just saw. LzGamer actually making a comeback and tying the series up 1-1 for the IC Cup Grand Finals TV League. And somehow LZ, even though it seemed like all odds were against him after his 4 racks timing push, almost like an all-in cheese, LZ was able to hold, IdrA was able to hold that off, and then LZ went ahead and did it again, but this time with Marauders and SCVs to boot, and he was able to dominate IdrA, and IdrA left. As we all know him to be, the bad-mannered child, he left the game. I mean, I have much respect for IdrA because he's such a great player, but of course a lot of people will have that opinion of him. But he did leave the game after getting dominated by the cheese attack, just going all in by LzGamer. Great match, and now we are set for the final match. It is going to be on Kulas Ravine. Cannot wait to get this underway. These two players have been duking it out for long since Brood War has been about, and now we are going to go ahead and see these two players collide in the final set.
Alright guys, and welcome back. This is going to be Game 3 between IdrA and LzGamer, and I believe that this entire series is a best of 3. I might be mistaken, but this is going to be Game 3, and so whatever player wins this round should by my guess, should win the entire championship finals. So IdrA here, starting in the top left-hand corner of Kulas Ravine, and he's entirely cross-positional from LzGamer, so they are at the maximum distance possible, and they are on one of the largest maps as well. So, and I have got to say, this is probably one of the most creative maps, best maps that Blizzard has implemented so far in Starcraft 2. So I think we might be in store for a pretty long macro-style game, seeing as how this map really favors a lot of expansions, lots of places where you can expand to, lots of gold as well, and seeing as how they're cross-positional, that should be an obstruction in terms of any ideas to do an early rush or anything like that. IdrA here saying, I can't believe he would BM. Well, IdrA did BM the last game. By the way, guys, IdrA and LzGamer were both invited to the HDH Invitational. Don't know if I mentioned that yet. So we are going to see both of these players compete. IdrA is going to be playing against Orb first round. LzGamer is going to be playing against Ret. And if IdrA beats Orb and LZ beats Ret, then IdrA and LZ will face off yet again in the round of 8 of the HDH Invitational. Alright, so it looks like LZ here is going for a standard build, already got the racks going, and he's also got the fast gas as well. We might see Reapers yet again, but of course there is a drone moving across the map. Critically though, this time, I think LZ should be able to wall off, maybe wall off before the drone gets there, maybe not though, the drone's already on the way. We'll see what LZ does. I don't think he's going to be able to wall off in time, and the drone is going to be able to make it inside. So the gas has begun mining. Are we going to see a tech lap go down on this first rack? So already a Marine getting pumped. Ooh, the drone here getting stopped. Is that really small enough for the drone not to be able to make it in there? I would imagine the drone should be able to get in there. So looks like LZ meanwhile, or excuse me, IdrA back at his base meanwhile, going for a 14 pull into 15 hatch. And he's already got the gas, playing the same exact build order all 3 games in a row. And it's actually what I prefer to do as well. And IdrA has actually been denied the scout here. And he cannot see the tech lab, keep in mind, should it go down. A Marine here is going to be able to make sure the drone is not going to be able to get any further. We do have a factory, a fast factory going up. Perhaps we're going to see that Thor ship build this game. I would love to see that build again. That was so awesome seeing it in the QXE versus Sheth game. And to my knowledge, a lot of you guys have said that the Thor ship build is actually pretty popular. And I saw it used to great effect in the Star Wars finals as well. So apparently it's one of the new revolutionary build orders for Terrans. Looks like LzGamer there disposing of the scouting drone. Incub tab showing LzGamer actually ahead because he does have that mule advantage. IdrA here talking about how the tournament admins are whispering him while he's playing. And if you guys have ever played Starcraft 2 and someone starts messaging you, or even your opponent starts trying to talk to you, it can be really difficult to concentrate and chat out to him while at the same time trying to keep track of your build order and not push the wrong button. You know, mistakes can happen. And I've seen this chat bot. This might be a little bit off topic. I'll make it quick. I've seen this chat bot in Starcraft 2. Looks like we are seeing the Thor ship build, by the way. I've seen this chatbot that actually will chat to your opponent while you're playing the game and force them to actually divert some of his attention to the chat, and it can actually help you win the game. Looks like, meanwhile, getting off topic there, LzGamer and IdrA duking it out a little bit in the middle of the field, but we are probably going to see the Thor ship build. We do have the starport going down here, and as always, we do have a couple Hellions coming out first. Maybe not the Thor ship build. I might be mistaken. First Hellion is out so far, and we do have 2 more on the way. 3 Hellions out on the field right now, and I don't know if IdrA is aware of this. He did see the factory, I believe, when it swapped places with the rack, so he does have a spine crawler up, as well as the queen. Spine crawler and queen pretty good defensively against the Hellions. He's also got his standard roach build incoming right now as well. And here comes the 3 Hellions. Are they going to bypass right by the natural? IdrA also pulling drones off the line. Not sure if IdrA is really wise to pull drones off. He could lose all his drones. Oh, bad for IdrA. Losing about 4 or 5 drones there, and he still allows this roach to make it inside his main. Gonna be a scouting Hellion now, but wow, that was bad on IdrA. Pulling his drones off the line probably would have been better served just leaving them mining. IdrA taking a huge economic hit there, and now we're seeing a Viking build come out for IdrA, or excuse me, for LZ, getting a bit confused on the players, as well as a Marauder, but he is mass pumping Vikings right now, and Vikings can land on this high ground and reach the drones when they morph, and you guys can see right there that LZ did click right here on the high ground, so he's got his Vikings on the way. Is IdrA aware of these Vikings? Gonna take a look. He doesn't see it coming. Taking a look at the APM tab, both players still just around 100. LZ is going to land right behind the rocks, and he does reveal to IdrA at least. IdrA knows these Vikings are here, and he has pulled his drones off the line. So right now, this is lost mining time for IdrA. IdrA not mining at all, just a few drones mining. But these Vikings going to be really annoying. All LZ has to do is keep these Overlords back. 1 Viking to shoot the Overlord back, and 1 on the ground. But it looks like he's falling back. But all he had to do was push 1 Overlord away, and he could actually, IdrA